Hello, welcome back. On this episode, we will see how to create a provisioning profile and basically what is this provisioning profile. So provisioning profile is kind of a like container. On this container, there is an Apple ID, Apple App ID, and then there could be at least one certificate. It could be multiple certificates also, and also list of devices on which this app will run or at least are permitted to run. So that's how the development and ad hoc profiles are. But for the App Store profile, there is no device list. This is all over the world, so every device can install this app when we use the App Store profile. But for now, on this tutorial, we will only create a development provisioning profile. So let us create one. As we said, there is two types of development provisioning profile. One is development and distribution. So we will be currently focusing on the development provisioning profile. On some later time, we will go with the distribution also. Let us select the iOS app development provisioning profile, and then we need to select an app ID. So we have this sample demo app, and we wanted to create a provisioning profile for this app. So we will use this same bundle identifier or the app name. So this is our sample demo app. We are selecting this provisioning profile. Moving forward, we need to select the certificates. Now I just have only one certificate, but if you have multiple developers, say 5 developers, they should have their own development certificate. And then for this one single provisioning profile, all these certificates should be selected. So when they install this provisioning profile on their Xcode, their corresponding certificate will be used to run the app on their devices. So the next phase is to select the devices. Now again, I have only one device, but on your development team, you could have like multiple devices for all the developers. So you need to select the certificates and the devices which will be used under this provisioning profile. Moving forward, now I need to give a name to this provisioning profile. For me, it is always a dev provisioning profile, so it should be there. So I would say dev profile. Now what else? The app name. This way I know how this provisioning profile is used. It is used on development time and on which app this provisioning profile is used. As we saw here, that a provisioning profile is attached to a single app ID. So I know this app ID has a development profile whenever I am seeing this provisioning profile. So this is just a standard I follow. It is up to you how you follow. Everything is good here. And now we can actually generate it. So now our provisioning profile is generated. Now we can actually download it and install on our Xcode. So we just created our sample demo app provisioning profile. Now we're gonna edit it. Why to edit it? Because there is a situation where I need to add another device. Right now it is just one device, the iPad, but I need to run it on this Mac. So I also need to add the Mac here. My Mac is already been added as a device on this development portal. So yeah, right now I'm just editing it, and I will select the MacBook Pro model for this provisioning profile to have. So now I can actually save it, and it's now saved. So I can actually download this one. Yep, I'm gonna save it on my download desktop. So I can go on the desktop, and here is my provisioning profile. So once I click it, it will be opened in the Xcode, and I can actually select it from here, right? If it is not been selected, you can import it, download it, but it should be here because we already selected. So it will be open in the Xcode, and you can just need to select it, whichever profile is there. Now things is working because I have that certificate installed here, but most of the case it will not be. So let us give a demo. If I don't have this certificate which is used for this profile, then what will I have? So I'm just deleting this profile. I don't have it. Now on the Xcode, it will tell me that I don't have the certificate which is required for this provisioning profile. This provisioning profile can have multiple certificates. At least one of it should be installed on my Mac, but it is not there. That's why it is actually failing to complete this provisioning profile. So this happens most of the time when we are actually working with a team. So somebody creates a provisioning profile, he might accidentally forget to add the certificate that you need, or you didn't actually install your certificate or didn't create a certificate for yourself. Now definitely each developer should have their own development certificate. Otherwise you have to export that certificate from someone else's machine to your machine, which is not a good practice. So yeah, try to have your own certificate install in your Mac, so that this provisioning profile, whenever it is installed, it should not make any problem. And obviously that provisioning profile should also have your certificate there. So yeah, we already have our certificate here. Once we just click it, it will add it on the keychain. Now we can actually go back to the Xcode and we can see it is actually working perfectly. So yeah, we have like hello world, we can say hi there, and we can actually run it on this Mac, right? So this is the Mac. If I don't have the provisioning profile having this Mac ID or UID, then I wouldn't be able to run it on this Mac. So it is now there, so I should be able to run the app on this Mac. So yeah, it is now showing hi there, and it is actually installed as an app. So I can also search it for this app name, sample demo app. As you can see, here it is. So I can actually select it and this app is installed. So yeah, that's how it works. See you soon.